You pulled apart the third quarter.
Yeah, we did have a look at that. Obviously, that's not the footy we want to play, but I think there was a lot of positive from the first half as well. I think we just weren't able to capitalise on our dominance. Like obviously Hull started the game awesomely, and our midfield dominance looked really good. We just weren't able to capitalise on the scoreboard, so we were still behind. And then I guess the third quarter wasn't the footy we want to play, but it's it's not all doom and gloom. Like we reviewed that pretty strongly, but and then we've got a big game again this week, so we're going to train hard and work on what we need to improve on.
Those quarters, they've been happening in the first quarter in the past, but it must be frustrating. You get 3 quarters right, it's just those 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's only I guess it's just that one quarter been switching off. Like we've done that against a lot of good teams, and Richmond also this week. So it's I guess with the young team, it's definitely not an excuse, but we're just trying to play that four quarters of footy. So a few things, just to work into our team defence and our contest as well. I think it goes back to the simple things of footy, just trying to turn the momentum. So we're just trying to work on those small things, but it's definitely going to come.
How are you going back into defence now? I guess for a young player, you've got leadership about you.
Yeah, I'm loving it down in defence. Like I think we've seen we've seen a lot of growth in Harry Edwards as well. Like he's a real leader down there for us. Like he's played his 50 games now and he's been super strong. Probably one of our best players of the last month. And then we've still got the experience of Duggo and Coley down there. So I guess relying on those older boys, but also the boys like McCarthy's coming. He's been great as a mid-season, and we've got Bowie Allen, Tyrell all running through there. So we've got a young group down there, and I guess trying to build on my leadership is trying to get my game sorted first as well.
Do you see yourself as is it something you aspire to later in your career, being a leader, a captain perhaps of the club?
Yeah, eventually. I think I'd love to help lead this club, whether that's part of the leadership group in a few years to come. But I love the leaders we got here now, and they're super inspiring. So I guess seeing those great leaders of our club and past leaders of our club, like we've still got Wishy here at the club, and Boots and Bunga and those kind of boys. So it's great to see them every day, and it's I guess it would be something to be super proud of.
Just on that leadership stuff as well, a bit of news about Harley Reed at the moment. Do you see him potentially being the leader, a captain of the club?
Yeah, he's a massive leader. He has a lot of pressure on him, but you don't see that in the way he plays and the way he talks to the boys. Like he gave us a rev up at I think one of the quarters last week, and he's found his voice a lot this year. So we know what he can do on the field, and his off-field stuff has become really great, and his leadership's massive as well. So just the presence he plays with, but also his voice is really coming along.
You've obviously your big frame, and I think last time he played, he lined up on Paddy Boss a little bit, and he's in some pretty good form. Have you gone back and watched any of his tapes the last couple of weeks, or have you sort of got a rough idea whether you'll line up on him and how to take him apart, I suppose? Yeah, I haven't watched too much of his stuff too closely, but I've seen what he did this week, and he looks pretty good. Like he gets up and about and plays with a lot of excitement. So I guess that's what we love as backmen, like playing those exciting forwards. And obviously they got their big three down there. So I don't know which one I'll line up on yet, but definitely something to look forward to for later in the week.
Been used a few times this year to stop some of those big athletic key forwards like Jeremy Cameron and I think Charlie Kerner before he got hurt. Is that something you enjoy doing?
Yeah, definitely. I think I play my better footy when I'm challenged, so to be able to play on those better forwards. I guess with Freo, they're probably more even. Like they don't have that one superstar forward. It probably was Tracy, but we know what Paddy Boss can do, what Jai Amos can do when he's up and about. So I love to get challenged every week and try to stand up to the challenge if I can.
What's your first Derby memory, even as a little kid?
Yeah, I think I was a Freo fan, so I remember going down and watching some of my favourite players like Fyfie and Walters and obviously legends like that, and also love watching the Eagles guys as well. So I've won one Derby so far, so definitely looking forward to doing that again hopefully, but just love the atmosphere as them. I guess as a player you kind of don't want to look into it too much and you just don't want to get stuck into the motion of it. It's just another game, but definitely looking forward to bouncing back from last week and having a big performance this week.
How's the feeling in the group? I mean, just the one win for the year, is it hard to get up each week?
No, it's not. I think there's still a lot of optimism and excitement around the club. Like we really back the coaches in the plan and the journey we're following. And I think with our younger players, we're showing a lot of signs, but we just, again, got to play that four quarters of footy. So I think hopefully we can get another win or two for the last few games of the year. But we're super optimistic about our year. Obviously, it hasn't been the year we've wanted in terms of wins, but I think we've definitely grown as a group.
Spots in the 8 are really tight, so you could do some damage if you were able to knock Freo off this week.
Yeah, Freo, I guess they're in pretty good form. They won a lot of their last games of the last month or so. So it would be good, but I guess that's not the goal of us to like ruffle some feathers. We're just there to hopefully build as a group and get some wins for our fans at the back end of the year.
They say that anything can happen in a derby, and obviously you got a hold of them last year. Do you kind of take that a little bit into this week's game?
Yeah, definitely. I think, funny things have happened. Like we saw how our midfield started last week. Obviously, Hull's on fire. Hopefully, you can get Elijah Hewitt back. Like those big game, high pressure players, they can be massive for us. So hopefully, we can get a good start and see what we can do from there.
We've heard this week that Harley's management has come to the table. Is that brought a little bit of excitement around the club?
I would love him to stay. Like he's a superstar bloke. He sits a couple of lockers down for me, but I'm not too sure. I haven't talked to him about that. I've seen a bit on my phone and that kind of thing. But I'd love him to stay and hopefully he can play for us for a long time.
And what does it mean out on the field? Obviously, he flies the flag a bit. He has a bit of white line fever out there. Given that there's always this talk, from the outside about where he's going to stay, for him to fly the flag so often, what does that do for the team out on the ground? Yeah,
it really lifts us. Like I think it shows how much he actually cares for his players, the staff, and his jumper. He has so much pride playing for this footy club, and we love the way he goes about it. He's going to try to protect himself and protect his teammates, but I think it's a lot of it's up to us as well. We've got to protect him at times as well, so we're really working on that. But we love the energy that he plays with.
And you mentioned Harry Edwards has had a lot of improvement this year. It's a very different looking back line. A few players gone from last year, a few players have come in. What have you made, I suppose, specifically for the back line in terms of improvement?
I think probably a lot of it comes from our key backstocks because they've probably it's changed fully over the last few years. Like when I first came in, we had Bunga, Barras and Gov, and so now it's a different look with me, Harry, whether it's Rhett or Sandy. So all of us have played 50 games or less pretty much. So it's a young, core of key backs, but we're definitely building together. And I think it does take time, it does take experience, but I think we're really building as a group. And I think when we do it together rather than individual brilliance, we defend better.
You've been playing really well going back. Do you harbour ambitions to get back in the midfield?
I don't think for the short term. I think I'm enjoying playing my role for the team down back, and I think I'm playing better footy there. And I'm really enjoying playing this backline group. So hopefully, as a young core backline group, we can really grow and start to bring the footy club back where it belongs.
Like the talls, the smalls, and the mediums.
Probably the mediums to talls. Like some of the smalls are a bit too zippy for me. But I can play it on Jamie Elliott earlier in the year or later in the year. That was a good matchup as well. So I'm happy to play on whoever Minnie thinks or Webby thinks the best matchup for me. I'm happy to take on that challenge.
And Elijah Hewitt, you might have missed him a lot on the weekend. What have you made of his year so far?
He's been awesome. Obviously, he had a tough year last year with his foot and couldn't quite get that right. But for him to play 15 games this year, he's done super well. And I guess his powerful, strong bodies, they can get sore at times. So him having a week off is hopefully really going to give him that bounce and that power he needs for the back end of the year.
And we saw Jack Graham training at the club. He spent a lot of time in the pre-season. It seemed like you two were running laps just about the whole time. The boys gotten around him after the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it has been a tough few weeks for Jack, and we've really been supporting him as a group. It's great to see him back. I think he spent a week at home just to reflect and hang out with his family and friends, which is good. But he works harder than anyone in our team, so he's a leader of our footy club. I know he's going to do his next couple of weeks and then be back with us for the last few games of the season, and can't wait to have him back.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Easy, no worries.